Hi, in this video I want to discuss the third deal from a Zenith Daylong tournament where in one day I got 30% scores in a match point event. I have discussed two deals before, the links are below in this video. What you see here is the table of scores. So this was the first deal I discussed here. I got 0%. This was the second deal. There is a third deal, and that is what I'll discuss today. My overall score was less than 40%. Must have been my worst. Shocking thing was 0% score in a match point event. What did I do wrong? I have already discussed two deals. The Zenith Daylong event is something I really like. There is one $BB entry fee that deters casual participation to some degree, and 80% of the entry fee collection is distributed to top 10 or 15% of the winners so that there is something to play for. I would very much like the online events to be run on these lines so that at least some experts, advanced players have something to play for. Let us hope that happens sooner than later. Back to this particular deal that I want to discuss. It was deal number 12. 12, North South vulnerable, West opens a standard 1 club, North overcalls 1 diamond, East bids 1 spade, 5 plus spades. I checked what 2 heart meant. It showed 9 plus total points and 5 carded hearts. So I was happy to bid that. I have ace of spades, queen 10 of diamonds, 2 honors in my partner's suit, king 10 of hearts to 5. So at match points, although there is a bit of a risk here, I thought 2 heart was a natural choice. A nice bid. So I bid 2 heart, West doubled, that was a support double to show 3 card speed, and North came up with an unexpected or curious 2-note drum bid that showed heart fit 13 to 15 total points. Of course, we don't know what exactly the total points mean, but roughly a little more than high card point as far as my present understanding goes. And then 3 spade bid that showed it was a law of total tricks bid, 9 total trumps. Best had shown 3, so 3 spade meant East had 6 trumps, limited number of high card points that bid said, but it did definitely say 9 plus trump. Now, what should I bid next? What were my options? Doubling here doesn't seem right. It is too much of a gamble. So the two options are pass and 4 heart. 4 heart also looks a bit of a stretch, but not an unreasonable bid. Pass runs the risk that opponents will be able to play 3 spade, and even if they go 1 down, they will beat a 3 heart made 3 score by you. And even if partner doubles, that would be only 100 to you. So at match point, this is a bit of a binary decision. You either take a gamble on whether you are making 4 hearts or whether you are not even making 3 hearts. Now, in real life, this 4 heart bid will have many different implications, and you will take into account the proclivities of the opponents that you know. Some may just go on to bid 4 spade by habit, by force of habit. What do you do in robo games? Examine this 2-note drum rather odd, unexpected bid. Now on to heart double to show heart fit. North has many available bids. North could bid 3 heart, could bid a 2 spade Q, maybe even bid 4 heart or whatever. But below 3 heart, 2 bids are definitely available, 2 spade and 2 note drum. Also, the readable could be used with some agreed meaning. Now, in this robo game, you can see what the 2 note drum robo bid means, but you cannot really know what readable would have meant, what 2 spade would have meant, what 3 heart would have meant. In a face to face game, a 3 heart raise would have been the weakest possible hand with north. So 2 spade and 2 note drum would have been better. What is the difference between 2 spade and 2 note drum? There is an interesting thought about this here. For example, had it gone 1 club, 1 heart by north and 2 diamond by south, and then north had bid 2 note drum, at match points it would clearly have been to play. So that would mean some kind of spade check. Now, in this case, when I was playing this game, 2 note drum explanation didn't talk about spade check, but I could sense that there might be a spade check because robo is unlikely to bid 2 note drum without spade check unless somebody feeds in that kind of meaning. And my understanding of these robos is that they just do whatever is sort of in a table lookup, whatever seems most appropriate, the closest to the meaning that the lookup shows. And we don't really know what that closest to the meaning means. In real life, you could ask questions to opponents what alternative choices of bids would have meant. In robo games, you cannot really ask any robo, neither opponent nor partner, what the alternative choices would have meant. So you have to just guess what they are. You can see from this discussion that the robo game doesn't really align itself with the bridge laws. Whether that is good or bad, I leave it to you. But coming back to my choices, what could I reasonably do? Would pass be better or would 4 heart be? Now, taking the 3 heart bid to be the weakest here, the 2 note drum would be a little stronger, and I rated that 4 heart should make at least double dummy, and I was absolutely right. But see what happened. So this is the earlier bidding. I chose to bid 4 heart. My LHO doubled. Let me just click on this. It says 15 to 21 high card points, 16 to 22 total points. It doesn't have 15 to 21 high card points. Now, if a real life face-to-face player was to bid based on this, if this were the explanation, he would have been hauled up definitely for, his partner would have been hauled up for wrong explanation, or on screens he would have been hauled up for wrong explanations, or it would have shown up on his face. But anyway, this is the robo explanation. East took out the 4 spade, perhaps because it doesn't see much defense. I passed. I don't know whether I should have doubled here. Maybe I could have saved myself by doubling here, because I did think that 2 note drum might show king x of spades, as I discussed earlier. But when I passed, I found the robo bidding 5 heart that got promptly doubled for a minus 200 score and 0%. I already mentioned that the robo game is not really aligned with the bridge laws. Furthermore, the explanations of bids are often off the mark. Thus, when we play a robo game, we are not playing bridge proper game, but we are playing a bridge clone. I would have pushed for faster improvement if I had any say. The bulk of the bridge players, though, seem to be happy with these robo games. Typically, bridge players are eager to play a game. The discussions about ethics, propriety, or fairness arise only after a game, and that too when no game is easily available. That is the final thought I want to leave you with. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.